Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I don't know where to start, but the last time I made a video was about a year ago, I think. So a lot has, well, I don't know if a lot has happened, but some stuff has happened since my last video. I got diagnosed with epilepsy. So I had my first seizure back September 4th, I think. And I was in the hospital for my eating disorder at the time. And because of the malnutrition, it caused my seizures. They were apparently underlying, and I'd known I was having what I called mini seizures, but like whenever the lights would flicker on and off, or like in the car when you pass trees, my eyes would like roll up and my arms would kind of like spaz and I couldn't control it and I didn't know what was happening. So I told my neurologist a few years ago, because that has been happening for a long time. And he said, yeah, you're probably having seizures. And he ran an EEG and nothing showed up. He said that can happen. But we kind of just shrugged it off because like it wasn't like interfering with my daily life or anything. Like it would only last a few seconds. My second seizure was when I was in the hospital for my eating disorder. Actually in like an eating disorder specific hospital. And it was when I was sleeping. I woke up and my tongue was bitten. And it was like really hard, so I could tell, and I was sore, so the signs of having a seizure. So I don't know if any of you really, none of you have asked, but as for my eating disorder, right now I'm doing really well. Every day is a struggle, but I continue to persevere through it. So I'm doing well. The biggest news and the reason that I made this video is because I wanted to update you guys on my pain. So the last video I made was a year from the AMPS program. I made that video, and at the time I was doing really well. Like most days I didn't have pain. And sometimes it would flare up, like if I were to walk around New York City that would cause me a lot of pain. But if I were just walking around like daily life or going ice skating, I could like do that with minimal pain and I could like function. But for some reason, a few months ago, my pain started to come back. And I'm not exactly sure why. It was probably from the stress of the eating disorder, recovery, and all of that. But it started to come back, and as of now, it is completely back, and it's devastating. Because I can barely do anything. Like, I can't bend over without excruciating pain. I can't move, like, without a lot of pain, and I don't know what to do. So we have three options. Two good options, one not so good option. The first option is to try to get back into the CHOP AMPS program, Children's of Philadelphia. The second option is to try medical marijuana, which if I don't get into the CHOP program, that'll be plan B. And the third option is to, which is the bad option, give into the pain and start doing kind of what the pain wants, which is like use a wheelchair at college and just give up everything I pretty much worked for, which would be like not becoming an ER doctor like I really want to. Stuff like that, and that's the worst option, but I'm at a point where I don't really have the energy to fight this anymore, so I'm not sure what to do. I'm gonna try those first two options first, of course. Like, if I can do the CHOP program again, that's definitely my number one choice. But I'm 18 and I know they still take you till you're 21, especially if you're already a patient there, which I am. But I don't know if Dr. Sherry will let me go back. I'm hoping he will. He always said he would, like, do anything for me. He saw a lot of potential in me. So I'm definitely hopeful that that will happen. And then if that doesn't end up working, I'm gonna try medical marijuana, or if the date to do that is very far off, I might go to a pain management doctor until I can do that and try to get the medical marijuana, because we've heard so many good things about it. And if so, I'll tell you guys how that turns out. But the last option is definitely not a good option, and I don't recommend it for anyone. But I'm definitely at a point where I'm just like so tired of fighting this and I don't know exactly what to do. And I know you guys keep telling me like I'm strong and like I can do this and all this, but it's definitely not that easy, and I don't know if I really am as strong as you guys are saying. I also got diagnosed with POTS recently. So I already had the neurocardiogenic syncope, but we didn't think that was like a proper diagnosis, as my symptoms are when I stand up, while neurocardiogenic syncope is kind of like passing out due to stress. But POTS is like a change in your blood pressure when you change positions, and that's more of what I have. So we saw a cardiologist when I was actually in for the eating disorder, because I kept passing out there. They were like, we can't do this, and they kept sending me to the hospital every single time I would pass out. So I saw a cardiologist, and he upped my one med. I take Florinef for it, and he upped it to 0.2 milligrams, which is the highest dose, and I've been taking it. I haven't passed out since upping it, and that was back in October, end of October. It has helped me. It's a lifesaver, honestly. I still get dizzy every once in a while, but not like passing out. Like, it's not that bad. So I think that's all of the physical things that I need to update you guys on. So yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!